Everybody, amprepairguy.com, 203-892-4119. Also, harbach-electronics.com. Please like, share, and subscribe. I've been super busy here. So, I put online that I will be taking a break starting today until the 6th. I'll be here just getting other stuff done. I just need a break with the holidays, all the amp work, and the Harbach stuff. I'll still be taking Harbach orders, but I won't start shipping things till the 6th or 7th, but I will ship them in the order they are received. I'm super fast. Everything should get out within a business day or two, depending on how many items I have to ship. So I just need a break. I work. One-man show. One-man operation. The Jim told me the electrolytic caps are being shipped tomorrow, so I can get back on the 160 through 15 meter amplifier. I can't wait till that's done. Customer who, actually the guy who bought the 6 meter amp is interested, instead of a 15,000, he's interested in a tri-band, possibly a tri-band 6000 160 8040, and that will be a fun project that'll, if he ends up deciding to do it. So a lot of things are going to happen this coming year. Lots of stuff will be added to the Harbach site. Meritron stuff eventually, and more kits, so stay tuned with that. I might hire someone. I'm thinking about it. I need to find someone that's qualified. I just have so much stuff going on, and it's just a lot for me. So I'm going to do a quick video here on 3500Zs, okay? Real quick. And then I'm going to call it quits for the day. I have a 30L1 here that'll be working on next, and I have some other amps. So you can keep sending them to the FedEx office. The instructions are on my site, but I'm not going to work on anything until I'm done with my little vacation here, okay? So I'm going to try to clean and stuff also, but I just want to take a break, let my mind relax. So here we have an old iMac, an old Amprex, an old Chinese brown bass, and a Chinese white bass. These were the king of graphite tubes. They're hard to find, and a lot of them are gassy nowadays. I stopped making this years ago. The steel plate 3500Z, they stopped making years ago also, and a lot of times these are gassy and almost always need to be replaced. Just because a tube works in an amp doesn't mean it's going to high pop properly, and depending on the load you're putting it into the amp and the way the amp is tuned will determine the amount of RF voltage you have on the anode. So someone has the amp producing, let's say, 1,000 watts, going into a perfect SPR might be fine, but if they have a big mismatch, you may end up flashing the tube. So that's why I always high pot a tube to an anode grid filament. Okay, so before the white bass 3500Zs were available, you had the brown bass ones, and from what I'm told, there are at least a couple factories over there, and basically people are getting them from the same place, and they put whatever name you want on them, and you know whatever the customer wanted or whatever. So these ones are not nearly as good, the brown bass, as the white ones. So whenever a customer sends one in with the brown bass ones, I always say you really gotta upgrade to the white bass ones, because these ones don't, they're more prone, in my experience with what I've seen, they're more prone to having a grid to filament short. The Chinese ones, I don't think I've ever seen one have an anode to grid short, unless it was damaged during shipping and the anode was shifted over. The graphite plates were shifted. So they also don't, if you see the pin, at least this brown bass one has the pin set up like the iMac, where you can undo the set screw and slide it out. I have the Draco 4B cap on here. I used my tubes. I had the customer, when I had the Draco 4B here, I used 2 of my test tubes, and I had the anode caps here. I told him he could hold on to his anode caps, so I just haven't taken it off. But it has one a one piece. It's more like this. So that's also different. But so it's really important to have a good set of tubes, and you know, if you run the amplifier properly, have this proper amount of filament voltage, you don't abuse the amp, you don't overheat the tubes, it'll last a long time. I love tubes because they're way more forgiving than transistors. You know, a lot of transistor amps have a protection circuit, but a lot of times it's not fast enough, and if you pop a final, you know, the MOSFETs are like 250 plus each, and then you have to send it somewhere to have it fixed. Tubes, you just unplug, plug a new one in, boom. Plus, you know, you have the nice glow of the tube. So, but tube amps will be around a long time. People keep talking about for years and years, oh, they're gonna go away, they're gonna go away. Look at Heathkit SB220s. They're literally older than me, and they are still serviceable, and there are lots and lots of them out there. Meritrons, all that stuff. But you know, solid state stuff's lighter, but not nearly as forgiving as a tube amplifier. So, and a lot of the devices for the solid state amps are now classified as obsolete. Eventually they'll go away, and you know, then you have something that you can't service. So, but that's about it. I appreciate you guys watching and sticking with me, and again, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will be back. Keep the orders coming, and lots of orders and amps coming. There's lots and lots of cool stuff on the way next year. So happy New Year's Eve, and I'll see you guys early next year. 73.